Hey guys, how are you? Belated Merry Christmas and early Happy New Year. Today is Sunday, December 28th, 2025. It's been another hot minute. Things have been just insane with the holiday, as I'm sure most of you can relate. So I hope that everyone had a great holiday and was able to rest. I'm curious how you did during the holidays. Were you tempted by any certain foods, or were you pretty consistent just like you normally are on your GLP-1 journey? Things were pretty good for us. I have had a stomach bug off and on the last, I don't know, maybe 5 days. It's been a little frustrating, upset stomach and diarrhea and a lot of nausea. So I don't know if it was this week's injection that made it, because I did start a new vial and maybe it's more potent. I did use less of units this week just because I wanted to see how I did. And granted, I still have weight to lose. I've not been able to weigh myself since my surgery in September 22nd. So I still have an air cast on, so I've not been able to weigh, but I feel like, overall I did pretty good. There were some moments where I had a couple of, cookies. It wasn't constant, so that was good and that was positive. And then once I had one or two, it was like, okay, I'm done, So it wasn't like overly excessive like it would have been a long time ago. So I will take that as a win. We just relaxed for Christmas. We really didn't do a whole lot, which was really nice. We took naps, watched movies, and just enjoyed it. Just enjoyed the holiday. And that's the first time in a really long time that I can remember that we've been able to do that. And it was glorious. It was just glorious. So I go back to the doctor for my foot January 8th. They're going to do some more x-rays and see how we're progressing on healing. If I am healing well, I should take off these glasses because I'm not reading. If I'm healing well, then we will transition to a lace-up boot. It's just a soft fabric that you slip on. I wore it for a year before my surgery, and I don't know how long I'll wear that, but I did start physical therapy. It has been rough. It's once a week right now just to get me introduced to it. Very light physical therapy, but it's a workout already. So there's a lot of pain and uncomfortableness with it, but it is healing, and I will totally take that. And my physical therapist is pretty excited that my range going up is really good. So there is that. So I did take less units this week just because I wanted to see if it made any difference as far as like my appetite. And I feel like I've kind of been the same weight. I don't feel like I've really gained. I don't feel like I've lost any. I really can't wait to get back to where I am moving more and I'm out more. I am out right now, but I'm actually in the car while my family goes to the grocery because I have my knee scooter and it's a beast and a pain in the butt. Kills my knee. But anyway, so I just wanted to see, if it made any difference. I took 20 units less than what I normally would. And actually, like I said, I don't know if it was because it was a brand new vial and it was a different concentration. I don't know. And the stomach thing could be just, something that's going around, which there are some illnesses going around here, and that could be it. But I'm also wondering if it could just be this medication is a lot stronger for some reason. So we shall see. I had this morning for breakfast. We go to a place for breakfast every Sunday morning before church, and I had a egg sandwich with cheese just on sourdough, dry sourdough, and I ate 3/4 of it, and then I was done. But the last several days, I've not ate much, and I know that that's not good for my body, but every time I ate, I felt like I was going to throw up. So I would order soup, and yesterday I had half of a cup of soup. That's not much. That's not much. But you get to that point where you feel it and you're just like, oh, can't eat anymore. And then you felt sick. So you don't want to eat when you feel sick. And I know sometimes you have to eat when you feel sick because you need to eat and then you won't feel sick. But it's rough. I know there's people out there that understand that because it is rough. But anyway, I just wanted to pop in, say, hey, my NAD, I know people have been asking about the NAD injections. I am still on 30 units. I did try to go to 35 units. What was it? 2 weeks ago, and I started getting the headaches. So I was like, okay, I'm not ready yet. So I bumped it back down to 30. The full dosage would be 50 units for me, and I'm just not there yet. So I'm very sensitive to the NAD+. I still don't have a lot of energy right now. I feel very fatigued, but I've been fatigued for over 20 something years. So hopefully this will eventually help. I know it does take several months, or it could take several months to get in my system, and especially since I'm having to go at a lower dose. So we'll see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I did have my routine annual visit with my PCP. Everything went really well. My blood work was really good. My one cholesterol was up just by 1 point. It got flagged high, but she wasn't worried about it because the other numbers were good. And I guess she said it kind of cancels that one measurement out because the other ones, the totality was overall good. So there is that. I was glad for that. Still hypoglycemic. My fasting blood sugar on my blood test result was 67. That's not low. Like, that's not bad for me. My doctor was not happy with it. And I'm like, to me, I'm okay with 67. And I know it's not supposed to be under 70 by doctor standards. To me, I'm okay with it. So I really get worried and take action when it gets in the 50s or when it's low 60s. So 65, I wouldn't even say 65, probably like 62 and lower, I get, I'm hopping on whatever I need to do, whether it's a piece of candy, whether it's a protein, something. It does dip in the night. It gets in the 50s. The other morning I woke up and it was 43, which is very bad. And I wasn't feeling that great, but a lot of times I don't recognize the full hypoglycemia anymore because I've always had it so low since bariatric surgery, which is dangerous, right? But I was having a bad headache and I just copped it up to the weather. And then my glucometer showed me, nope, it's bad. And I was like, oh crap. So I went and had something and it came back up. It's usually probably in the 80s when it's normal. But so I'm not that far from it triggering low already. But anyway, I'm doing the best I can, and that's all anybody can do, right? I'm working on it. And everything I feel like will be better and fall more into place when I can actually walk and not use a knee scooter or my walker and stuff like that. I don't walk very far before I start getting pain when I'm using the walker. I do still keep my foot elevated, so I'm riding in the second row of our van and keep my leg propped up. So it's all fun. But I hope everyone's doing well. Drop me a comment. Let me know how your holiday went. If there was anything you struggled with, if you had any big wins, I want to celebrate those with you or support you in whatever you need. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Please share my videos or my channel. It certainly helps my algorithm. I would love to be able to test some products out for you all. I have been contacted by a vendor that would like to share something that I think would be very helpful for us in the GLP-1 community. However, I need more subscribers to do that. So I probably need to get to about 500 subscribers, if not more. And as of this video, I'm 345. I go up and down a few every time. So if we can share and get that subscription up more, I think that'll help, and we can get that out, the product, to me, and we can test it and see how it does. So have a great day. Happy New Year, everyone. I promise the next video, it won't be 2-3 weeks before I post. We will talk soon. Take care.